Today I'll show you how to reduce down complicated artwork in Adobe Illustrator and prepare it for the embroidery machine. I'll place my artwork in the artboard with a goal of breaking it down into 4 to 6 shapes maximum. Embroidery has to be done on a layer-by-layer basis with a spool color assigned to each layer. I'll choose Image Trace and the mode will be Color reduced to a threshold of 4. Hit Expand to turn this into vector art. Our goal is to separate the broad and major shapes away from all the extra anchors and paths that are generated. I will use the Direct Selection tool, the white arrow, to select the middle of these shapes. Sometimes you can click and drag, but it's easier to hold down Shift and use the arrows on the keyboard to move it up and away. Grab all the extra stuff. The parts that are left over might be important, but they might have extra geometry. I will use the Direct Selection tool to select as many shapes as possible, then use the Shape Builder tool to combine them. Once you have a basic shape, you can move it up and away. Sometimes you will find extra artwork left over that you didn't know was there, such as this outline. Delete it. Some of the bits in this illustration can be drawn using the pen tool, such as the antenna of this shrimp. Now that I have everything separated, I will bring it all back together as close as possible. Next, I will select each shape with the Direct Selection tool and use the eyedropper to select its color. Then I will select the blob brush. This is a great tool to paint over regions within the shape. Do not use other brush tools because they will create new shape layers. Remember that you are using thread for this design, so it's not important to have perfect details. Lastly, go to your layers and make sure you have a minimum amount of layers for your artwork. It should be pretty basic. Lastly, ungroup any vector shapes within each layer, and then recolor all of the shapes within each layer a unique color. This will help you to identify each layer in the embroidery software later. Remember, the color is only an identifier. The thread on the machine will be your actual color. In the next video, I will show you how to bring the artwork over to the embroidery machine.